Hi, it's Amy Throat. I had visited my mom and my sister Sarah over the weekend, and Sarah's visits are usually pretty happy. And God, I am so fat. I've gained 24 pounds over this pandemic. So, anyway, I filmed my mother and I was going to share it on my channel, and then I thought, my mom would probably not like that. So I'm not going to do it. It's not that she was embarrassing. She's so cute, really. But I don't know. I decided not to. But after mom's visit, I fed the dogs and did what I had to do. And then I went to bed because after visiting Sarah and mom all in one day, it knocks me out. And in fact, it doesn't ruin, but it makes me so exhausted that Sunday is like a dream. Monday was a dream. Today was a dream. I have so much anxiety. And I gotta find a way to not be so affected. But I don't know if that's possible. Anywho, people are crazy, you know? There's so many people who believe in all these kind of conspiracy theories and stuff, and I find that interesting, but like historically, I mean his conspiracy theories from history, because those are like of substance. Some of the conspiracy theories of today are like, how can I be more stupid? It's like all these celebrities go off to islands to fornicate with children. And they do this for success. And it's crazy. And I just wonder what kind of mind. I always think of that line from Woody Allen's Hannah and her sisters, where one of the sisters gets home to her older, kind of grumpy artist, successful artist, and he was talking about what he was so bored that he actually turned on the television, and that he's flipping the channels and all the religious channels and all this stuff, and that he had watched like some professional wrestling, and he was like, can you imagine the mind of someone who would watch regularly, professional wrestling? What can you imagine their mind? And that's how I feel about these people who believe in all these crazy conspiracy theories. I mean, it's great fiction, I mean, it's very interesting. Yeah, the sun's in my face. Hello, America, how are you? But I digress. I just I can't imagine being in that state of mind where everybody you look at, it's kind of like something Oprah actually said, who's actually been accused of being a part of this too. One time she said, the more you kind of dislike someone, or um, you know envy someone of something they have, the farther you yourself are from it. So it's like these people, I can't imagine. Maybe they're envious of their success. Maybe they're envious of their money. Um, but I can't imagine that you actually believe. I mean, I'm there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe that there is sex trafficking and children are abused all over the world. So are adults, women especially, boys, everything are abused. I'm not saying that that hasn't happened since the beginning of time. I mean, people are gross. Humanity can be extremely disgusting, okay? But I don't think that Oprah Winfrey travels to an island to have sex with children. I don't think she'd go to an island to have sex anyway. I mean, Who cares about that? I mean, the older I get, the less I care. I'm like, I can do that on my own. I don't need anybody. But it's not that I don't think children are abused every day. The pedophilia is rampant, and it's awful and it's disgusting, and maybe more people will stand up. you know I know I'm writing a book, but anyway, I just don't understand people who can go around with all these freaked out, talk about madness, lunacy. I mean, it really is. And the thing is that, Trump will, as long as they support him, he'll accept any group. The KKK, good people, because they're supporting him. He doesn't care what they stand for. He doesn't give one shit. He's just happy to have their votes and anybody they can influence. And that's why people are so stupid to actually think Trump cares about this America. He cares about the bottom line, and that is lowering taxes and having tax breaks for the rich and making them money and, just getting his way. He doesn't give a shit about abortion. I saw someone post on Facebook a thing about, holding a child in an American flag, you know, Trump holding a child in an American flag against abortion. It's like, can you imagine how many abortions he's probably paid for? Hush money. I mean, talk about crazy. I'm sure he's paid for a lot of abortions. I'm sure he has. And would support any woman that might be pregnant with his child to get one. But we need to set up a fund for women who would actually be with Trump, because they're going to need a lot of mental health help. But I'd rather sleep with a homeless man. But anyway, nothing against homeless people. I was just trying to think of I'll say hobo, because that's not very. You used to always say homeless people were hobos when I was a kid. That's a hobo. They're living the freedom. But anyway, what was I going to say? But all that is just madness to me. And I always say to these people, prove it. Prove it. Prove me wrong. Say something. And they can't. They can never prove me wrong. And they can never, they can't come up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. They can never come up with an argument against what I'm saying. And another thing I had a question about, it seems like a lot of YouTubers and a lot of celebrity type people are doing OnlyFans kind of thing, where you pay because you're a fan, super fan maybe, and so you pay to watch them do whatever. And like Trisha Paytas, she's doing, porn. God, that came from down low. But anyway, she's doing porn and stuff on her OnlyFans. And like, I follow her on Instagram too, and she shows pictures, a lot of shit. And I'm like, listen, I didn't subscribe to your OnlyFans. Quit posting these not very sexy photos to me, because I'm not into women. So, but if you would pose beautifully, women's bodies are beautiful, but so are men's. And I don't mind nudity, but I'm just like, you're just trying to be gross. And that makes me grossed out. But I'm like, so is OnlyFans only porn? Because it seems like that's kind of where it's headed. And I thought, that's kind of gross. If I'm going to follow why, when I can watch free porn, basically, why would I pay to watch free porn? And also, if I was an OnlyFan for somebody, it's because I want to hear them speak more or something. But basically, it's like Patreon. I don't support that, because I think people take advantage of you and they say, oh, exclusive content. And it's just the same shit. It's not exclusive. So I actually did it with Morg, who kind of spearheaded Hyperionism. And basically, Patreon then proceeded to take $20 out of my bank account every month, sometimes more than once a month. I had to get them slashed. And I'm like, sorry, Morgan, no help from me anymore because it's kind of a scammy. But I'm sure it's not, but somebody was scamming me on there because they kept sending me emails. I knew it was wrong. Oh, are you okay? Like somebody was enjoying it. But I just wonder about stuff like that. But I'm hanging in there. I'm not getting much done at all because I've been sleeping my face off. And I'm 24 pounds fatter. That's all this. Hey, what you doing? I don't know. What are you doing? Well, we can all be together and be fat. That's true. I'm fat on fucking carbs and vegetables. Ain't I pretty? Anywho, right now I've been watching this stupid movie, Cruel Pita. That's how I want to say it. Cruel Pita. Cruel. And it's cruel, but it's in the background. Not really paying much attention. I trimmed her nails today. Look at my artwork. Beautiful. Trimmed her nails, but Barry said no thanks. And I'm off. All right. I love you guys. We're all connected. Don't forget. Mwah. Oh, mwah. A biento.